King News, my wonderful people, it has come to what we call limelight. The scandal has hit CCB as commissioners uncover how chairman blocked investigation on 109 billion naira AGF fraud. That's Abubakar Malami. Apparently, the AGF, the Attorney General of the Federation, used chairman of one of the boards to block his unthinkable atrocities. This is Buhari's son-in-law, by the way. This man is Buhari's son-in-law. He did not start off the administration. Remember, Buhari appointed him as Buhari's son-in-law. However, along the way, just a few months ago, not up to 6 months, he married one of Buhari's daughters from his first wife. Okay, the daughter has been married before, but divorced from her husband with 6 children. So he married her, which makes him a Buhari family. We're talking about in-law. That person becomes your son. So he's a Buhari son. Okay, it's Buhari's son now, and is the Attorney General. Can you see how Buhari has used nepotism to systematically cover the nation and himself and his family? This ought not to be. It's wrong. However, in Nigeria, everything and anything goes. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Scandal hits CCB as commissioners uncover how the chairman blocked investigation on 109 billion Attorney General of the Federation fraud. Abubakar Malami. Nigerians are wondering when the scandals will end, as Abubakar Malami scandals continue to trail the whole of the nation. The Code of Conduct Bureau, CCB, is hit by fresh scandal as its commissioners have uncovered how the chairman of the bureau, Professor Mohammed Isia, allegedly blocked investigation into 109 billion fraud involving the former Accountant General and also Attorney General of the Federation. Already, the Economic and Financial Crime Commission, EFCC, has arraigned the AGF for 109 billion fraud, but it discovered that the matter was brought to the attention of CCB and the investigation was reportedly blocked by the bureau's chairman. The Attorney General of the Federation, AGF Abubakar Malami, seemed to be involved, but somehow covering up the whole matter so that it does not blow beyond what it is today. Alleged corrupt practices being perpetrated by the chairman of the bureau was unveiled by the 6 federal commissioners running the anti-grift agency, with him through petitions submitted to that effect to the Senate on ethics, privileges, and public petitions. I don't know what they are discussing because they know the truth. When this man became Buhari's son-in-law, what should have been done? Is if just like Buhari appointing his own son? Yes? Let's continue. The commissioners, led by Dr. Emmanuel, had in a jointly signed petition alleged that the embittered chairman of the CCB had within the last 4 years been blocking request investigation on petition against public officers with multi-million and billion naira assets that states in their assets declaration form. On the strength of the allegation against him, the CCB chairman was to appear before the Senate Commission on Ethics, Privilege, and Public Petition last Friday, but was absent, while 5 out of the 6 commissioners were present. Absence at the CCB chairman, however, made the chairman of commissioning, Senator Ayo Ariola, with the consent of other members, directed absentees chairman to appear before the commission unfailingly on Thursday. So this is what is happening right now. Your very own commissioner or Attorney General of the Federation's hands seems to be involved. Okay, seems to be very much involved in some fraudulent activity, and this is so unfair and does not make sense at all. Yeah, well, guess what? Those that should speak up are all covering up the matter, and it does not look as if people are ready to tell the truth. This is becoming unbecoming, and if you are not sure, Buhari, this is Buhari's son-in-law. Please do your investigations and find out, We know that the accountant general of the federation was also involved in all, was the one who has been held. However, we are hearing now to say that Abubakar Malami is also part of the whole system. And guess what? Buhari knows, and I've not said a single word. There's no fraud activity, big scale. This is 109 billion, big scale, that the attorney general is not one way or the other involved. But guess what? Nobody says anything. They allow him to roll free. Yeah, why things are going from bad to worse. Those that should speak are saying nothing. They allow him to, to continue as if it's business as usual. Guys, there are all kinds of things going on around there, and you'll be surprised to know that the Attorney General of the Federation's hand, is all mostly covered in a lot of, atrocities going on. He's supposed to be a man of integrity. However, there is no such thing as integrity tied to him at all. So if we want change to come, we have to begin to deal and ensure that, Buhari's administration is fading out. I believe that there's not much we can do about that. He's got a few months left, not a year, very few months left. However, these few months that he has left, it's time for us to now choose a new leader. Are we just going to fold our arms and allow another mistake, another Buhari? Because we will live with the consequence of decisions we are making. Some people are not even particularly concerned about the choice of persons who want to become our leaders. When we say nothing, can you imagine? They are going to court, but they know why they are going to court. They know exactly what they are doing. Even in the court, are we getting justice? These are people that should not even be in leadership at all. They are the ones now calling the shots, deciding what happens to every one of us. It is terrible, but it's what is happening. It ought not to be so in any way, form, or kind. It ought not to be so. We can't fold our arms, continue with business as usual. It is terrible. You see, we don't have any iota of, this nation moving forward if we continue like this. The thing there is that I just, honestly, I don't understand the kind of man we have as a president. Your son-in-law is the attorney general. By the time he's becoming your son-in-law, why not appoint somebody else? But they will refuse, just like they've told us, see what happened during Buni's administration, the governor of Yobe State. It ought not to be whether a CCT, whatever committee he was holding on that. It ought not to be, because he's a sitting governor. However, APC is doing all the wrong things with confidence and expect that things will suddenly fall in place. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Bye for now.